what's up? Hey, what? Ayun na, oh!
Opa!
Hey, what's up, guys? They're gonna play Roblox. What game? Garden, please.
No. At the jailbreak.
Ayoko ng jailbreak. Kakaplay na natin last time eh.
Game! Guy,
Ano?
what game?
Adi. Ano? Still a brain rot.
Go.
Ano? 8-ball pool.
No. Guy.
Smash Baba. Ano? Yan, sige. Ako na lang.
Like the bedlot. Guy.
Ah,
Like the bedlot.
okay.
Iba. Ooh.
Oh, di face.
Bruh. Ooh.
Wag na mag-ano.
Twice.
Wag na mag-private server. Public na lang.
Okay. The dog. Brother. What the dog?
Ikulit ko.
Right. Believe. Guy. The dog. Why?
Ito pa rin yan.
Did you people?
Hanap pa ng ano kasi. Server na maunti lang. Stood full servers. Ascending. Ayan o. Ito.
How?
Kasi nakakit. Oh, eh.
That's wrong.
Okay.
Apple. Guy.
Okay.
Apple.
Whatever.
You knew.
How do I go? Stop.
Tell me. The dog? Super dog.
Huh?
Super.
Forgot sige. Huwag lang build mode ah.
Okay. Dodol. Super.
Oh.
Die.
How?
Die. Simple. Die. Die. Hey. Dodol. Die. No. Die. You. Dodol. The thing. Not that you. Die. Die. How did this? Ah. Die. How did this? Dapat na na. Ito.
Bro.
Dad,
Ano to?
you dad, you children.
Walang jump?
No jump.
My pick gets stuck when I try to pick fat. Follow the pinch harmonics are one of the most notoriously challenging techniques in guitar, but with the right technique, I'm going to show you how you can.
How long does it take an average bassist to learn guitar?
Anyone can learn how to play the guitar in 7 days or less. So the way guitars usually... How's it going, guys? Welcome to an absolute beginner's electric guitar lesson. But if you saw my video that I uploaded yesterday, you'll know what's coming. I'm going to be demoing everything that I do in this video with my non-dominant hand. I'm going to be doing this left-handed. Now, why on earth would I do such a thing? Well, I've uploaded many beginner easy riffs and many absolute beginner guitar electric. I have not been practicing playing guitar left-handed. This is something that I'm wanting to do totally afresh to show you guys what you can expect when you're trying out electric. The one thing we covered how to do this, the D chord, but once those E and A are to that level by just drilling the changes between each of those, so E to then to the A, E then the A, and of course I'm aware of how to strumming time and that kind of thing. All those basics need to be learned just by strumming easy songs, and I really recommend that you check out that first video and then perhaps my free 10-day starter course, which is acoustic guitar, but we need all those same principles even if you want to rock out and play electric guitar. However, once you have got E, A and D major under your fingers, there's a couple of really fun things that we can do on electric guitar even if you haven't done any of that, that just kind of get the buzz going, show you the possibilities and keep you playing guitar because it's such a fun thing. There's so many things open for us, and a couple of those things are power chords, and this is basically the E major chord, but just playable with one finger. But to do that, we just play the thickest 2 strings. Straight away, that has a little bit of overdrive on my sound. I'm using an amplifier and I'm on the overdrive channel, but that makes it sound like this. And that is a really great sound. The reason a lot of people want to be able to play electric guitar, to kind of get this. And then we can play that same thing but a string down. Sometimes I would move my thumb over the top, because we've got to be very careful which strings we pick. I'm only picking string 5 and 4. But that's the E5 and the A5, easy 2 power chords, and that's where we start with my electric guitar starter course, which is an offshoot of my main guitar syllabus, which just shows you all these kind of extra things where you can get playing guitar straight away, with all the other cool things that are really electric guitar specific and kind of rock guitar specific as well. We can do that same thing on the D as well, though it's a little bit trickier because we've got to find just the middle 2 strings. And then with those 3 chords, we can play a lot of riffs, but the riffs tend to be all about playing chords and changing chords well, recreating the rhythm of the riff, and then muting, so being able to play a chord and tame the beast. We've got to, especially with some electric guitar overdrive on it.
It's so done.
muting becomes everything. That's a very different approach if we're typically playing kind of beginner acoustic guitar songs. So that's a very electric guitar specific thing. What else can we go for? Well, we've hopefully learned the E, D, and A major chords by now, the full way of playing those chords. So it's well worth learning a couple of easy riffs with those chords. One of my favourites would be I Can't Explain by The Who. This one's a little bit trickier. There's a bit more to it, but let me give this a go. By The Who, which are one of my favourite bands that you can even play as an absolute beginner. Now, of course, as I've previously said, there are things that I know because I play guitar and I'm a musician about rhythm and timing. I know how that song goes already. I've taught it many times.
Sa relasyon, issue sa partner, at mga tampuhan ating susolusyonan. Kasama ang US certified matchmaker na si Coach D. Vanessa at
Did.
Vanessa Fonseca.
Ako rin naman.
Kandidat sikat kayo at practical tips. Samahan pa ng pagpapito kay Christian. Mag-connect na sa Supergolddd sa DCMM Radio sa Estreta at Radio. Natatandaan mo ba ang Pinsot ng buhay mo? Pinsot ng buhay mo. Ating balikan ang musika ng nakalipas na mga nakalipas na mga dekada at sa liwanag ng mga alaala. Ito, mga awitin at siya. Nagtampi, nagpapili, nagpaimbas. Lord music. Hahalan ka ni Kuya Tanisyon. Hatid na lang previous music.
Uy, tama na yun.
Ha?
Tama na yun.
Why?
Napapansin ko noong mga
Tiny!
Malas mo na to ha.
But why put the tiny?
Forgot to tell you.
Huh? Like D way.
Huh?
time of listening. Breaking news, Stygian Onslaught version 5.8. So you know what that means? Another Stygian Onslaught video. Woohoo! Stygian Onslaught, where we are dealing with 3 brand new enemies. And we're going to be dealing with the Tinkerous, as well as the Battle Hardened Tortoise. And finally, the Battle Hardened Sombrero. And each of these 3 enemies have pretty interesting mechanics, which we will dive into and take a look at a few. And we'll take a look at my day 1 speedruns as well. Alright, so I do have a few quick runs that I did on the Creator Experience server. This is my first clear of these 3 bosses. You should definitely have better auto pass than what we have on the Creator Experience server, which was typically between 130-ish or 170% per die for a lot of characters.
This is the exact thing we teach you. And by the end of this lesson, you're going to be able to play 4 songs. We're going to be learning the easiest drum beat on the drums called the money beat. You may be saying, Steven, I don't even have a drum set. That's no problem. You can play on pillows, or you can play with your hands on your legs and stomp your feet for the bass drum. If you've never played a song before on the drums, this is the ideal place to start. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to play 4 songs. And here's the drum beat we're going to be learning. So let's break down the individual components of this drum groove. It's very simple, especially when we take it one.
Niso damage, of course, is literally 3 times more efficient at dealing with its shield thing in comparison to non-Niso damage. And fortunately, some of the damage that you do to it when it breaks the shield, it won't take a certain amount of damage, which is very, very helpful. And it will be down for about 20 seconds, and once it is down, it will have 15% resistances to all elements. So the key thing about this is to just do a ton of little hits if possible. With those little hits, any type of damage will be able to take it out once you actually break down the shield. So this actually makes it a bit in terms of what team can actually clear this. It's the team that Niso damage, which is this amount of some type damage for a lot of little hits of Niso damage. Something like a line there, or you're not going to use the line to protect the shield. You definitely use the line to kill it. Anyway, one more tip is that while its blade shield is up, Ceremonious as well as Sacrificial cannot proc. So elemental skills and characters that you don't rely on, for example, Ceremonious as well as a Sacrificial to get their stuff up and going to the enemy bunch will do better at breaking its blade shield. And yes, we'll see some additional teams here. I also tried a community burning team. That team felt really, really smooth for reasons. Lots of nice advantage, lots of burning teams, which helps a lot. And also, overloading did quite well against this possibly as well. And I will show you guys, a bit more of some specific teams that cleared this content as well in a bit. So the next boss is the Tortoise, and the Tortoise here has a little circle as its health bar. And this circle has very charge. And when you hit it, it will free charge. However, every 1 second, it will lose 4 charges. So what that means is that basically, and once the charge is full, it's a big, thick electric shield. That electric shield, I believe, is 32 gauge units, which means you're going to take a lot of hits to break. Somewhere around 32 gauges of pyro or 32 gauges of cryo to actually get through it. And you can also freeze this guy with a skirt team, and the longer that you can keep it frozen, the less you have to deal with the shield. But see here with Milani, because of the very low frequency of attacks from Zaya as well as Milani, we don't have any issues actually basically keeping its gauge state at 0. And now you can see here that we're just going to use other characters stuff. And even with other character stuff, we can see that the turtle's still not an issue to fill up its gauge. But yeah, so once it actually gets its big electric shield as well, then when you hit it, it will counterattack and do some pretty decent damage to you. Kind of like damage reflect a bit in a way. And you see here, the rotations are really scuffed here because this is literally my first clear of it. over to you guys a showcase of, kind of the lower expectations for what you need to clear. So yeah, Milani teams are absolutely fantastic for this, and alternatively, freeze teams are pretty good as well, where you can actually freeze the turtle, which means that you can hold it onto the so yes. And the next boss is this super annoying cactus man with a sombrero, absolutely comical, a comedic design. I think they really nailed it when it came to the enemy design. Basically, there's this hat form where you should really follow the hat, and one of the hats is real where you can do damage to it, whereas the other hat's not real or it's not hiding. You know that classic kids game where you hide something under a cup and it's moving around. If you've never encountered that game, please let us know down in the comments below. I'm sure pretty much everyone in the comments will have interacted with that game at some point. But basically, electro damage as well as hydro damage, and even more importantly, electro and lunar charge. You see the resistances here from the enemy, and we can see that Cactus is, while it's compact, it is only less resistant to electro and hydro damage. You need to damage to break it out of its hat mode, and you can also use electro lunar charge to break it faster. Electro lunar charge damage will do a lot more damage while it is in hat mode. So yes, boss was designed for electro lunar charge damage.
Right to hard.
Surprise. So yeah, basically
Let's
here that the
go.
coin you want to apply, and I messed up the hat. What am I doing? Oh my god, this run is so embarrassing. But no way, no way, no way.
Gato.
Okay. I can't deal with this. I can't watch this anymore. But despite how embarrassing of a run that is, somehow I lost track of the hats there. Must have been the Yasmin Brawl. But we can see here that Marissa literally completely curb stomped this, despite me not being able to track the hat. Alright, let's take a look at some more anecdotal runs when it comes to just like what I've seen. One is both my personal runs on the Creator Experience server, and I did a couple runs for the first media. And we can see here that the Chaska team, which I showed you guys here in 117 seconds, definitely cutting the close, but my rotations were totally cooked there. And anyway, up next we have a niche run which felt much smoother to run. And then you have Bennett as well as someone like Mablika, Spine, and Emily. And of course, the artifacts and number games think you very low. But it worked out pretty well. Finish obviously is going to be fantastic for this. And we even have an overload team, but I actually saw a couple overloaded teams. One with Mablika by a YouTuber called Conquer 30. So big thanks to him for a few additional runs that I can reference in this video. And I even saw some Marissa runs also third, although I don't have it here, but yeah, Marissa Mablika overloaded with the Laura, and they fantastic against it because they will absolutely shred its void shield defense of all the nice little aligned damage. So yeah, the Tenebra Kia actually does have, I feel like, more options, although preferably a team with lots of little bits of nicer damage, which of course all of these teams do and need fulfill. The next enemy is the Tortoise, and the Tortoise, I've only really seen two main archetypes succeed here. One is a skirt team with freeze, and because you are able to freeze the turtle, you're able to delay its electric shield application for a very long time once it freeze, although it will still get it up eventually, but you only have times instead of like 4 times you have to deal with it without, for example, freeze. So yeah, skirt freeze definitely makes a big difference here. And I do think that, for example, you could probably get away with life assuming you have some of the other premium freeze characters. Not sure about Aika. Definitely could go pretty close to Aika. And I also forgot to mention this earlier, but the Tortoise has elevated electro resistance, so you do not want to bring electric DPS characters against this thing, and you also don't want to hit it too frequently unless you have freeze on your side. Now that freeze, as we saw, Milani does fantastically, and we can see the as Compensator guy managed to clear this with Milani with the Rid set, as well as Trailer Traveler, and Sucrose instead of Kazuha, then it will do fantastically with Milani. And finally, we have this Cactus Man with Funny Patch. Taco Tuesday
The
normally
dog.
things released on the Wednesday, so for me at least it's NA, and that means that we weren't able to get tacos Tuesday, but indeed we were able to still clear it with many different teams. This is a NFL definitely being a very confident against it. More of a hyper carry and NFL with her really the only one who contributes a lot of damage. Fiction 2, although she using the all on stringless. And Super 13 Children's cleared very comfortably. So we got NFL, you're in for a good time against the practice again. And Versa, however, with more premium setups, will absolutely all the cactus that you saw, even with me messing up in that run that I recorded. I also did clear over in 92 seconds on the Creator Spin server with Marissa. So she's going to maul it fantastically because electro as well as hyper damage, the resistance numbers are lowered while it's in its half phase. So that's why Versa is so well against it. Then we have Taiwan with a excellent team actually. Excellent team, I say against it. It managed to barely squeak out the clear in 117 seconds. So you can probably get away with, certain amounts of more dendro-like strategies. Just make sure to focus on half form because it will have a ton of dendro resistances while it is in half form. However, once you get it out of its half form, then its resistances are lowered against all elements.
The
And of
dog.
course, dendro and hypermoon and stuff like that definitely come into play to help you out a lot. And finally, utilize also my Bible here. 30 managed to clear it in 105 seconds with 6 people as well as a prototype Amber to go check out his runs if you want to see some additional critical friendly runs for clearing this. So here are my day 1 speed runs for this 5.8 console. Maybe skip the jump timing.
Got here two of the most affordable yet durable drumsticks.
Oh, say! Come on! Bam! 10 seconds! We trim 1 more second! Let's go! Alright, okay. So the final frontier, which I don't think I have enough damage for, the final frontier is Heart of Death Milani, plus even more trick fish on Mavrika, plus skipping Mavrika's Oldie at the beginning. Okay, if you skip Mavrika's Oldie at the beginning, then you can save 1 second. Oh yeah, let's show the builds for the 9-second run. Okay, so here we have a Crit Fish Milani 45%, Crit Rates, R5 surfs up. Curve the pieces, I'm using 2-piece, unfortunately my 4-piece Heart of Death isn't good enough. C6, Max Talents, Shielding in here. Those are some pretty funny stats. R5 Speed Patrol Song, Max Defense Percent Instructors, right here, and Constellations and her talents are also found. Then we have Sivali, who has the Star Paulus Watch at R5 Achievement Max Yen build, and a Constellation 6, yada right there. And here we have Mavrika, another Crit Fish build with 46% crit rates, and we have 1,000 Blazing Suns, R5. Then we have the Unfinished Reverie, because this way you can get the 50% damage bonus for her. Yep, those are the builds, basically.
Okay guys, thanks so much for
That's it.
bye bye.